I'm French. I studied principally in France, where I attended law school and business school in HEC Paris. And then, having been educated in the United States, I decided to leave France and to go and explore other countries. So I started my career in Japan, and from there moved on to China. I lived on the island of Guam for a few years, and then went back and have been in Hong Kong for 7 years. I developed my career principally in the luxury industry, in the Richemont LVMH groups, and I've joined Apple a year and a half ago, 18 months ago, in Hong Kong. At Apple, I'm a store leader, so I'm part of the retail team, so the Apple stores as you know them. Generally speaking, in my experience, my peer group is essentially male. My peer group and my direct leadership is essentially male. So it is a challenge. It is a challenge to be constantly sitting at a table and being the only woman or one of few women. So it's a very big challenge, but I'm up for it, and there are ways to be part of it as a female, no doubt. I think in American companies in particular, there's a strong focus on competency, much more than who you are or where you come from. There is a respect of diversity, and so if you are highly competent, there's a respect of who you are, even though you are the only woman, for example, in a team. There's a fantastic book that you may know of that's called Compelling People, that was written by, if I'm not mistaken, 2 professors from Harvard, and who explain that great leaders generally project both strength and warmth. So obviously men are better equipped to project strength, and generally women are better equipped to project warmth. So when you know where you stand, it belongs to you to develop the other side that you lack. And so I think women in leadership is not a problem. You just need to balance between projecting strength, being decisive, assertive, and projecting warmth, which I would say in my case is easier to do because I'm a mother and because as a female there's an assumption that you are going to be warm. I've heard recently of an initiative that I really think might be a great route to fix this issue. Some companies, American companies, are at this moment making sure that in every recruitment panel they have as many women as men. And in the candidates, they never present a man without presenting a woman. So if you guarantee that you have the same number of candidates in female and male, and in the people choosing them, selecting the candidates, you have as many male and female, I'm pretty sure that would allow to get rid of a number of bias or assumptions. So I really like that approach. I haven't started that myself, but it's very attractive. This kind of very they're small things, but that's where you're going to catch, people being biased. Networks of all sorts are very important. I'm highly involved in the network of my school, HEC. I'm the president of the HEC alumni community in Hong Kong, which has about 300 people. But any network, this year I'm part of the new network of rising talents from the Women's Forum, which was phenomenal, and the women I've met are really extraordinary. So yes, outside of companies and inside companies, they constitute like a support group, a group of mentors, a group of sponsors, a group of people that you can pull on their expertise and experience. And definitely that's one thing that women don't spend enough time doing, and in particular those who have families and children, where they sometimes decide not to network to be able to go home and to take care of their families.